Trains are running normally between Braamfontein and Tembisa in Gauteng this morning. This follows yesterday's train crash that has left one person dead. Two trains collided near Gauteng, east of Johannesburg. Emergency personnel say the victim was trapped inside the wreckage. More than 200 other passengers were injured, and human error is being blamed for the accident. Well, let's get the latest this morning from Metrorail Gauteng spokesperson Lillian Mofokeng. Good morning, ma'am, and thank you very much for your time. Firstly, let's just clarify the casualties numbers. We know that there was one fatality that was reported yesterday and more than 200 passengers injured. Are those numbers still pretty much the same this morning?
Thank you, Dan, and good morning. Yes, the numbers are pretty much the same. We had one fatality, unfortunately. We extend our word of condolences to the family. We also had 243 people that had since been at different hospitals. 136 of those were released last night. We are trying to also support and locate the other 107. So far, there are no critical other injuries that have been reported. So we are really working very hard with the emergency services and hospitals around Tembisa to make sure that we give all the people that are injured the support they need.
Okay, now let's talk about the movement of the trains in the area of Gauteng, Tembisa and Braamfontein. We've been reporting overnight that there will be slight delays, and now the latest we understand that the trains are running smoothly. Is that the case?
Yes, it is the case. Then we have managed through our technical teams to clear throughout the night the accident scene. All the two trains that were involved in the accident were taken away, and we opened the line early hours of this morning. However, we are exercising strict speed restrictions just around the area to make sure that we take extra care whilst moving trains in that particular area. But we are actually running about 10 minutes late, so all our commuters, especially those that are loyal, can actually enjoy their services as per their normal schedules.
So there's not really major delays this morning, just a slight delay of about 10 minutes because you've instituted slow speeds in that area.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, let's talk about investigations now. We understand you've said there's human error involved, that one of the train drivers may have done something wrong. What are the investigations telling you this morning?
The preliminary indications last night were that there is a proof that one of the drivers actually went through a red signal, and unfortunately that is what caused the two trains to be on the same track at the same time and coming from different directions. So we will be setting up a full board of inquiry jointly with RSR, the Rail Safety Regulator, to ensure that we get to the bottom of this and to prevent other future occurrences, because we are of the view that one is too many. And as much as we pride ourselves by saying that the rail is still the safest mode of transport, we really want to make sure that indeed, practically, in terms of what people are feeling in their experiences of the train journeys that they travel, they actually can relate and see that we are actually the safest mode of mass mover.
Ms. Mofokeng, very briefly, ahead of that board of inquiry, what steps are you taking as Metrorail against the train driver who ignored the red light?
For now, John, you can't actually take any steps because the board of inquiry will actually have to get to the detail of what actually even led to that passing of the red signal. So we allow the process to unfold through the thorough investigation. We just wanted the public to know that what is it that preliminary we have been able to establish. But I'm sure we will be, like all other cases, we do have recommendations that come out of Board of Inquiries, and we do effect them and implement all of them in totality after the investigations.
Ms. Mofokeng, I just want to understand one thing. So the driver who ignored the red light yesterday and probably caused the accident from your preliminary investigation will still be allowed to drive today?
There are processes that we follow. Even the guards and the other drivers that were actually on the trains, they are currently not in a correct state of mind to can actually be taking the trains. They will be going through different sessions, including counseling, so that we can ascertain that they are fit to can resume their responsibilities. However, the one that is actually implicated and seen as the one that has passed the red signal can never be actually be put onto the wheels again until we are done with the investigations and the processes.
Okay, thanks for clarifying that. That's Metrorail Gauteng spokesperson Lillian Mofokeng.